So, my name's Kailesh. I'm 19, studying at the Australian Institute of Music, AIM, literally just down the road in Surrey Hills at the moment. I'm doing a Bachelor of Music, majoring in composition and music production. So, you know, I'm heavily, I came from a classical background. I started learning piano when it was later, I was 13 when I started, but I was super into late romantic, 20th century, that whole era of really good repertoire. And then I started to, using that sort of knowledge, I started to improvise a lot on the piano, and that's sort of where I got to composing, because I like to just play without having to think, oh, you know, I'm playing this piece with this piece, or focusing on the notes per se, just playing music. And so I was heavily influenced by that time period, and that's when I started improvising. Then I got into jazz, a little bit too, in sort of contemporary music, and at the moment I do a little bit of music direction as well for some musicals. So sort of broad, very broad range of stuff, but I still really enjoy orchestrating. So this fanfare, I just call it Celebration Fanfare because, I mean, it hasn't got a great amount of thematic depth to it, to the story and everything, but it's just explosive sound and all that side. So this, I started with, I literally just improvised this tiny little, really simple theme, which has a very strong tonic dominant, and retrospectively I realized it sounded a little bit like the William Tell Overture, just the theme itself, a little bit. So I start E major, and then I modulate to F sharp, just going up a tone, which is a little bit cliche, but it works. So I start, I like to have, the first two bars, I have this little introductory passage. It's an F Lydian dominant in scale, which it runs up nicely, I think, into the theme. You've got big orchestral hits. And then I used a little passage, it was just more a voice leading chromatic sort of thing, to go into F sharp, using the flat 6 of F sharp, so D, to go into F sharp, which kind of works. And then some, I guess what you can say, polyrhythms later, against the brass against the strings, or triplets against quavers, and then I use the first idea of this big run to end the piece as well, but this time it's it's like a superimposed chord, sort of F sharp over G major, and it sort of runs down and has a bit of a dissonant ending, and then everything goes back to the theme to finish it. So yeah, that's sort of how I went about composing it. And in the middle I have just like a brief 1 or 2 bars, a little bit of a string melody with some glockenspiel for a little bit of contrast. So as far as inspiration, obviously, I mean, like in this sort of music, John Williams is it's really hard to go past his works there. Just this sort of the tonal colours mixed with just the general emotion and the rhythmic devices, and sort of the forces inside the orchestra, strings against the brass and percussion, all that's really clear. Of course, I have, my favourite orchestrators would be Stravinsky, Holst, a lot of Rachmaninoff's works, and sort of a lot of those guys around those eras. So that innately influences what I do. But for this, I didn't necessarily think I have, an inspiration work, but one work which is probably the most influential, if I had to say, was probably the John Williams from a Star Wars score, the TIE Fighter scene. This one, it's sort of just more the general feeling of it.